start streaming. So we should now be live. We're gonna change some things up today, and we're gonna do some Fire PVP instead of some regular old stuff. So let me quickly do this. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go to this. We want to mute that right? No, we want to copy that. Sorry for the quick delay. I'm going live on Discord. Ooh, that's not what I want. Self-promotion. Oh, and then my YouTube one. Is there going to be random noise? Let us find out. Because it should be loud. Yep. So we're going to quickly copy that. Copy that. Apparently the Twitch one isn't working as well. This is what I need to add. Yep. And then over here, okay, so we're going to be doing some Fire PvP today, just because yesterday's myth games were so horrendous. I don't feel a need or a want to do anything else, really. That's just how bad it was. So let's make sure this is working correctly. Should pop up on my stream in a bit. So, I understand that I am playing a not the best school in the world. Is he using what I think he is? is he's using a cold fire dragon, which gives him this, which is a really cool spell and all, and something that I'm thinking of possibly running for this whole purpose of having a cool AoE, but not for this, because it's not PvP viable. So we're running a firestorm strategy just like everybody else. I might swap some things around in the future to give us some more leeway. We got 193 damage, 147 storm damage, random bit of myth damage. Resist is kind of bad, all things considered. Perfect accuracy, good crit block, armor pierce is basically max, 100 power pep, and decent all along the board stats. So that partnered with a deck that is just basically, I'm actually going to ditch these because I've run into problems with Jades and I just want Titans. So 4 Titans. I actually think I'm going to ditch the Stormzilla as a main deck for those power fire from above. And I'm swapping my moot path. Reset this and upgrade it this way. And he's having abandonment issues apparently. Don't know what that's about. Azure PVP band. Yeah. Goal is hopefully obvious. But I think I'm gonna ditch you, you, and you. And in their place, for specifically against Jades and other heal strats, we can bring Rain of Fire. Otherwise, it is a guaranteed 3 dots with an upwards of 7. Oh, I'm not in gear. That's why I'm not getting a match. Duh, that would be a good idea to go in. I might build a specific heal strat in a bit. Like if they heal a whole bunch, I can King Art into one of these. If I get the right cards and all. But I might do a traps strategy. I might do a... I might do traps. I might do a heal strat. I'm confused on what's going on over there. My goal is not to get a part of that. Do I have any full page tickets on this guy? So, is there anything I was looking for in this guy that I can't remember now? I mean, I'm trying to get this up to Ultra so I can swap that out for a Mighty Jewel, but I actually think that Fire Eye might be slightly better. Am I at 32? Yeah, so I would be at 29. So while most of my spells wouldn't fizzle, lore spells could still barely fizzle. And my Scions could fizzle. So that wouldn't be the best things, but it would be better than nothing. I think I'm gonna take my U out for a strike. So, yep. There's something weird going on behind me. I don't know what it is. So, we're just gonna do what we have been doing. People are being weird. People are being weird. I don't know what is going on, but apparently things are happening. I should actually probably bring that now that I'm thinking about it. What should I take out for traps? Maybe these, because my main thing is... Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Why aren't we getting a match? I mean, at least I'm on the board. My other guy is... Where's my myth? You just hit all-time low and... There's my myth. 1356, number 1138. And we're not doing so well on the myth. We are not getting a match on the fire at all. That's a bit weird. I'm gonna quickly... We'll quick sell when we get back. So, let's see, who do we got here? We got a fire, I believe. They're using the Death Bactyl or the knockoff Death Pet, but they got a 1200, so it's probably a balance. Meaning we're gonna ditch that. We're gonna start with this and see what happens. Let's see what they do. I don't think we want Bubble if they're an actual balance, because they'll just use it against us. So we got a good hit move here. We're gonna Furnace. Here's the real question. Can we pull the move? We run 7 of them. We did not. Or do we have a Furnace? That's not a Furnace. Don't think we need you because you're not a... We're gonna send one of our own. Try to pull a Furnace. Okay, that's good. We got the fusion. So we're gonna send that. They don't have the stuff to do anything about this as of right now. And if they are a balance, then they don't have the stuff to... They might be a death. But then this is still a fight. So we got that, we got that. We even got one of them. But I don't think I want to use them. I think the combustibility is my best move at this point. So what did they do? Okay. So we have a good move to get rid of this. It's part of it. Let's see. And we're gonna send the Super Scorch. Break one of them. We'll send the... We don't want any of those. Dark Surge is nice. We're gonna combustibility. And then send the Ifrit. And then we're gonna Dark Surge into the Scion. Okay, so all of them are just gonna be weakness. But I think that's gonna be okay in the long run. They can't really do that much. Against my dots. And so I think just overpowering them is going to be the way to go. Ooh, that's good, that's good. Do we want the Trap-a-moot? Possibly. I actually don't think I want the Trap-a-moot. We'll keep the trap as just a... Actually, we're going to get rid of the trap and we're just going to send this. How much is this going to deal? We don't... It is technically debuffed, but it is just a really broken spell. So it's still doing 13,000 even with the debuff. And then 3, basically 1,000 dots. Okay, so we're gonna Dark Surge here. We'll have enough to Scion. And we'll have enough. Then we'll just Attenuate and then Inferno Attenuate out of that. Until we can Amoot for any finishing off damage. And or if, depending on how small the actual his HP is up to the point. Ooh, that is good for us. That means my aura completely negates his aura, meaning it's just my pierce versus his resist. Naturally. That's good if he weakness auras me or something. But I am just going to Scion here. Are the 3 dots I need. The slow burn is on. So, what does he do? He's got 9 hits. Ah, he's gonna make it. Got it. So we do not have a good way of countering that as of this moment. Do we by chance? No. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually Attenuate and draw for a good way to counteract that. Inferno. What we need here is... Ooh, that would be a good move. Because it extends the amount of time that we can. Scion. So we're gonna actually do this. And while it seems weird with the 70 weakness, the main reason we have it is it extends the amount of time that we can Scion for value out of it, and it breaks 2 of our weaknesses. It is not good damage, don't get me wrong. It's absolutely horrible damage. But damage is damage in the long run. I have the fire pips necessary to counter any shields, so I'm going to ditch that main shield. this is a... It was not. Okay, so that was a 3. Not the best move in the world. Certainly better than others. I'm assuming they're gonna try to kill me relatively soon. That into the Scion is probably the best move I got. They're gonna Dark Surge, okay. Maybe they're going for a 10 pip hit. I'm gonna Super Scorch and I'll have the Scion necessary. They're going to have to basically weakness or debuff of some kind. If they shield, I have a King Art. If they weakness, I'll just send the Scion no matter what. Get a Fire Pip out of it for a Brim. But I think this is gonna kill. What are they doing? A base Doom Oni. Is this dealing? Okay. Unbuff me anyway. Can I block? Ooh. Am I dead to the poison? Or does this kill? I'm dead to the poison. So GG's there. That was well played on them. They kept a weakness on me, and I cannot fault them. So let's make sure to congratulate them. I'm gonna be right back. I need to go pee and I need to get some water. So I'll be back. I'm back. We're gonna hop into another match. We're getting better at fire. I'm at 3 and 6, which is a 50% win rate, instead of the 0 and 2 that I started out as. Well, I guess 3 and 6 is not a 50%. It's a 33% win rate. But, oh well. Two people are trading over there. People are saying, oh, we just need to get back to trading. That is so weird. So, ooh, we got a new match. Oh, that's my. Got a bottle of lemon juice for put in my water. I like lemon juice in my water, and it got dented in and is popping back out. Let's see. Chat settings. Can I make it not follow only again? We got a myth. So depending on what they do, we can do something different about all of it. That's good. Don't think I need all of those. Don't want you off the bat. Do we have like a blade maybe? See, that's pretty good. If they dot, we got dot counters, we just need to pull them. If they're gonna go for a one shot, and probably the primary way of doing that is going to be the blade. You wanna have... Okay, that's not bad. I'm gonna get an ice pip for that. And then I'm gonna spend my turn furnacing. So we can now impair if they triple blade. We need to keep them away from the 3 buff number. So, if you didn't know, the magic number for this is 3 bucks. We need to keep them away from that while digging for our own good cards. Okay, they're gonna trap Aura. Do I have an Aura? No. So what I'm actually gonna do, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna send this. We're gonna pull for either the Immune or the Scion. Yep, I expected something along those lines. Ditch that, and that. We need storm pips. Not ice pips. We got what we wanted. So furnace. And let's see what they do. A Djinn does not kill. This is a blade. Okay. It still doesn't kill. But they do have the pips to counter this if I send it. But I think we just need to play He Don't Got It and send it anyways. So how much is this dealing? I'm probably going to be able to keep it for at least a turn. We didn't pull the spell that we really needed. Scion would be great here. So what we're gonna do is this. They don't have enough buffs, and we have pretty much the kill shots here. Yeah. I'm sorry, but we're going to get a fire pip and discard you, and just send you. This is a double buff Scion. This is, well, it is blocking, unfortunately, but without the brace, this should be dealing a decent amount of damage. Yeah, they're dead to dots. I also have all the kill shots I can need, and a shield. GG's. That's a counter matchup. I should have won that easily, and I did. So, no fault of their own, nothing against them. It's just not an easy match for the myth. We need one of them and one of them. So, we are back in queue, waiting for another match. And while I'm waiting for another match, I'm actually going to talk about what I think of the new spells and the new changes that they're going to be making to the game. So the first change that they're making is where is it? Golems. They're going to be banning the top path of all of the golems. I do think this is a much needed thing, as the hit and shield on each of the schools isn't something that most schools should have. Ice has it on their bottom path, and while Balance will be keeping it because they are a jack-of-all-trades school, I don't think for the other schools they should have it, and I do think that that is a good idea. The other band that is coming is Storm's Elf. It's obviously not in here, so I don't have a way of showing it to you all. But again, it's one of those spells that I do think needed to go, and was just an unfortunate layover of a bygone time. They should have been they need to weave into fire for a fire elf, or for a elephant, or something of that nature to deal with shields, or into myth for stuff like drop bear and the like. The next change that's coming is Scales of Destiny. So this top path is going to be banned. I do think that this is another necessary thing. Unfortunately, it does come with the problem that the top path itself wasn't the problem, it was the damage on both paths. And so, while this top path is objectively better than the bottom path, the bottom path is not enough. Everybody who is doing the 225 one is now just going to spam a 200 one, and if you shield against it, or heal, they're going to get a good response to it in return. The last thing that's coming is school-specific weaknesses. Now, this is going to make playing against certain things and some cards harder to use, and it's going to make other things just slightly better or worse. So, specifically on like my fire here, the main strategy is a moot Scion or a moot E free. Now, as a fire wizard, my weakness, I should have a pretty good weakness to weaknesses. They're an opposite. They're not the thing that I use. I shouldn't be able to play well against them. But with the fire universal weakness, I can't just do things like empower. To get rid of them, I need to evil snowman, or I'd need to run a spell specifically for it. Now, that would be a great boon versus them, but myths have spells like Purge, they have Stone Colossus, they have King Arturius. If you carry myth weaknesses, that's not going to do anything. It's basically the same as carrying myth-specific shields and expecting them not to drop bear you, or fire-specific shields and expecting something other than a moot or something that can easily break the shield and has most of its damage. For both myths and fire, myths as well as ice is running a specific weakness for them would just be a bad idea, like how running a fire shield is bad against fires and a myth shield is bad against myths. Now, the myth shield can be way more helpful, but in general, it's not. Other than that, I do think that they're going to be useful in certain matchups. Storms can't hit through weaknesses, so a storm-specific weakness would be better, because they can't break it off of with a fire elf or something like that. In all, it's going to be better on the schools that hit harder and worse on schools that counter it. But pretty much anybody could have told you that. So, those are my thoughts on them. I'm gonna go check the queue because it doesn't seem like anybody is queuing. Is like queue dead or something? Right above me. I could get those two. No, wait, those two are also a lower level thing. Those two I could get once they're out. Those two I can get once they're out. Good. I'll get them, they're a different level. I can get Daniel, but not Connor. Lauren, get Blade. Actually, I could get Blaze, I think. Get Jamal, I can get Edward. But I just think that everybody I can get is just in a match right now. A lot of fire mirrors I think are going to be going on. And yeah. Can I craft some Leviathans? Can I redeem some accessories first? Craft. I crafted sapphires and not amethysts. Well, that was a waste of my time. Guess I can use them to craft more snowmen. Where are you? There we go. Let's head into the arena. Our goal is, again, to win. We are pushing for a corporal. I'd like to see if I can get corporal on this guy, and then reach for sergeant and beyond. I think, in general, we got a pretty good shot. That is a fire, so we're going to... Every bubble that we see is just an immediate discard. Stick with... Actually going to discard that as well. I'm assuming that they're going to blade. We want to discard you, we want to discard you. We're going to keep you solely in case they have the double aura. And we're going to pull for... We're going to force them to aura, and we're going to aura over them. Again, we are pulling specifically for a... What's them called here? Dragon. So let's start with the attenuate and see what we get. Okay, there we go. We want to ditch that. We're gonna ditch that. So we got the immune fire dragon fusion. Now we just need to pull for the moves out of it. And I can attenuate out of it with the Inferno attenuate to give it an extra bit of oomph. Okay, so I got that. Don't need you. Don't need you. I think we're pretty much good. we're gonna combustibility next. Try to bait out a trap aura. And we do that. Otherwise, this should just pierce through everything they got. We got an attenuate for the regular kind. That's the storm attenuate. It is not. Okay. They were for dead. So that's actually not the best of moves on their behalf. We're gonna get a fire pip, I think. We can send this. You're pretty good. Okay. So let's see what we got here. We're into aura. So I'm going to do the appropriate thing and immediately aura them back. But mine's going to come with this wonderful thing. Okay, we got a Dark Surge, so now I'm even happier to send the King Art. I don't think we need this Ion of Fire, so I'm going to discard that. They're carrying braces. Okay. We're going to do this. We're going to go through just about everything. Got a crit as well. That is a lot of damage. Oh, we got another one. We also got more auras. We're in a Dark Surge here. Is this the shield? No, it's a blade. I think they're going to try to one-shot me with a King Art. So we're going to do that. We're in a Dark Surge. I'm gonna see if if they don't use their pips. That would be the best bet for me anyways. But I always do have moves that I can do. So they did this. I'm assuming that this is an Ifrit. It was not. Okay. So this does unfortunately probably lose them the game thanks to this. I should still pull for dot counters. But this is still a really good hit. I have a trap aura out of it, make it even better. Storm pips. Okay, so I have one. I can get rid of one of their dots. This is a blade, I'm assuming. Yep. Okay, I got all of the dot counters I need. So attenuate. Let's see what they do. So we're pulling for a immolate here. I believe an immolate should kill. Immolate should definitely kill. Oh, they're using a fire dispel. Okay. Well, we're gonna send this then. Make it impossible for them to scion me. While weaknessing them. Gonna disprep for that. If not, just for this, we're gonna super sport. We get a storm pit, super scorch. Get rid of the dispel if they don't die. They should though. Okay, I miscounted. But they definitely die here. Yeah. GG's. I did like the Jin, but it didn't matter. You're dead to the dots. '21 rank. I think we're getting better at the fire, people. Okay. Side deck, we want one more of them. And we're going to throw in another bats for now, because... Actually, we are going to craft the singular Leviathan that we can. And let's place one of those with one of those. We'll check out the arena, not the arena, the library for another one. So for anybody who's watching, drop a follow if you would like. I at least personally believe that I'm a rather nice guy, and I would like to interact with you. I don't know who's viewing, but let's do this. We got a match. While we head on in, let me quickly see. Oh, there we go. You'd be able to chat even if you're not a follower now. If there's a random bot, I'll just figure out how to ban the bots. It's another fire, so we don't need those. It's literally just be a race to the moon. Good for us. That's also good for us. Draw a blade. The answer seems to be no. We're going to do this instead. Are they going to do anything over it? I'm assuming that they will. Most people do. We're going to keep the Leviathan. We get a blade? We have a trap. That's not as good. I don't think we want this Godzilla unless they double die. So we're gonna get rid of that and that, and we're just gonna send this. Start building ships for the the free. They don't have. They're not getting talented. They're probably weak to this. Looks like they're mid. Let's see what we can. Aura. For that one. So we're gonna cover that aura with our own. Let's see what we get after that. I think I'm getting pretty good at the mirror. We don't want you, we don't want you. You two are okay. We have a blade of weaknesses. So if we weakness, they do take. Oh, they can. They are back. Yeah. We're gonna send it in. We have our blade. We do not. Let's do this. That's a good one. Do we have that blade? Is one like an item card and one a? They are two different something. Let's do this. We'll have a Scion. Double buff Scion. They do. Okay. But we got a double buff Scion, so they just kind of lose. They're a fire playing like they're a mech. Which I don't think works. Yeah. They don't have the resist, they don't have the stuff necessary. GG's anyways, because you were trying something cool. But we're now at a 50% win rate. Three of these. Out of weaknesses, apparently. Didn't think I'd see the day. No, we're gonna go to the comments. We're gonna see if we can't find another Leviathan, and if we can't find Well, we can definitely find weaknesses. Or can we find... Leviathans is the real question. Load server. There we go. Even 100. Wrong Leviathan, unfortunately. Well. Did in fact we have a good forklift that deals decent amount of damage, but isn't self-damaging as well. Be what I would really want. We fire is still up, basically. Elephant's a good finisher. If we run out of elephants, we're just going to use the 5-pip finishers that we have, because they're also quite good. Okay, can we load? Don't do this to me today, computer. We're finally on a school that can actually play the game. Okay. Something seems to have happened. Let's teleport. Okay, there we go. We're back in queue. Something seems to have happened. And I didn't teleport to the arena. Don't know what that was about, but I think it was pretty unfortunate. So yeah. He's just running full. Does that get what I think it does? Yeah, Lord of Attunement. Ooh. Can we get a match? We're not that low rank. We apparently auto lost that one that we didn't join for some reason. Yep. Huh? So yeah. Hoping you're enjoying the stream so far. You... Oh, we got a match. Let's hope it works this time. Last time that I got a match, it just kind of froze. And I don't know why. But please, if you're enjoying, and you're on YouTube, leave a like, subscribe if you would like. And if you're on Twitch, follow. And let's see what's... I'm trying to reach 50 followers, and everyone helps. And it did it again. Please, can somebody tell me what is going on? Because if it told me that I lost that, I never loaded in. It did. It took rank away from me, and I never entered a match. Okay. What the heck? Well, that's weird. Maybe we'll swap over to our myth, and we'll see what we can do there. If not, we might play some level 50 ice PvP, or some wonderful... Okay, first of all, am I set up for the Ginch bet yet? Well, except for... Don't want those, we want these. We got plenty of things, we got the Gins, we got some Onis. We want... two more weaknesses. We want another LA shield, and we're going to throw in another spirit shield. We're actually going to remove the spirit shields and one of these traps. Throw in 3 sunblades. And then we're gonna queue up again, and we're gonna see if it does it again, or what's gonna happen. What the heck? There we go. Now, I'm ridiculously low ranked on my myth right now, because I got nothing but balance, well, not balances, fires back to back to back yesterday. I might need to swap some gear, unfortunately. We give up. See if we can't get out. We're probably not going to get one, just because there's nobody close enough to... I think I might just need to... We're actually going to try something new. You see, my balance can't do max PvP yet, but he can do exalted PvP. And I think we're going to just try some exalted PvP and see how it goes. So we're going to mark our location here. Go home. Oh, my parents are probably dead, but that's okay. We'll deal with those in a bit. Right now, we want Wizard City. Let us see. I forgot that the inside of Bartleby's dead on this wizard. What are my stats at? 102 damage. I'm not dueling anything. That's probably really bad. Well, I'm technically a Drought Weaver, but still. Like... oh well, I guess? I'm gonna clear all spells in my deck. My balance blades have these, which are okay, I guess, for what I'm doing. Insinuate. We're going to actually punishment instead of chastise or amplify, because it's just slightly better than amplify damage wise. And I don't have brace or anything. I might need to go train that. Let's go. We're gonna do this. I do not know if my stats or anything are good for Exalted. But I'm going to try it anyways, because I think it will be fun. And I like having fun more than anything else. So we're going to train a few things. Brace. And magnify. Can't train stabilize yet, unfortunately. But I can train empowerment. And then adapt. And then we're gonna go back to our deck and just instantly clear it out. We're going to attenuate. We're going to adapt. We're going to magnify, and we have grace. So we have a good number of OS. Then we need... That's a broken spell no matter where you are. I don't think I have Zone Master things, but it's still a really good spell. We don't want that. We're going to actually upgrade this and then run it. As well as we're going to swap that to the other side. We're going to run 3 of. We're going to run 2 Jin and 2 Oni. For I'm gonna actually run these guys over Lore Master just because I have them. I don't really have Lore Master to spells. King Arts, I forget if I have spells for it, but if I can swap it. Shatter spells, Strike. I'll go grab Dark Surge really quickly. Like these. With those. With those. We can put those in as well. Actually, we're not really going to throw those in, but we can throw some of these in. Some of those in. Actually, I think we're going to want all of those as side deck things. We're going to swap Power Nova over. And maybe, let me see what these all do. Ooh, we're going to need to throw some of those in. Yeah, I don't have enough of that. I'll throw some gearheads in. We're going to reset. We're going to upgrade. Upgrade it again. We're going to reset this. We're going to upgrade it twice again. Go for shielding in multiple ways. Reset this one and upgrade it. I'm gonna have to level that guy up again. So we can keep it Chimera that way and have it deal 600 damage. Or we can swap it over to this and have it echo dots, and I think that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna reset this. Upgrade. Oh, yeah, that maybe. One more view. And I think that's everything we can do at this moment. We gotta upgrade you. But for the most part, I think that is everything. Don't have enough for that yet, or any of those. Up blades and shields. We're gonna quickly go throw those in. And then do that. And for the last two, we will throw in I don't think we have any of these upgradable. None of the learned ones that we have upgradable either. So for the last ones, we'll just throw in a steel pick and well, I guess we need some dark surges. So the last four can be those. And then sideboard will just be shields, traps, blades, and maybe a few of the worse things. So sideboard, I'm gonna get more of them and more of them. Those. Do we have any good counters? More specifically, do I have any good counters currently in here? We can be a bit toxic with sideboard cards. Okay, let's leave here. I throw my, I'm gonna move both of you, move one of you and one of you for Gearhead. Pretty sure that's pretty good. We're gonna go to Wizard City now. Head to the library. Sorry for all the setup. I'm gonna be trying Exalted PvP for the first time, I think, for a good long while. So I don't know how it will go, but we're going to give it a shot. So let's see. And over here, we want balance spells. Alley shields we want. We'll buy 40 for now. We'll actually buy. I'll buy some of these as well. Hmm. Let us see. Yeah, we'll just buy about that many. We need the weakness swapping scarab. We have traps. And we're gonna buy a few more of them. And let's fill up this. Oh, I forgot more of them, but I think we should be good. Now let's go to the arena. We're going to be playing in the Exalted League. Don't know how long it's going to take to get a match. As well. I'm going to do this. That's my next goal. Beastman, for my Beastman battles anyways. Pretty good on those. That, now I'm gonna have 2 more. So I have the Master of Mayhem badge. And I'm pretty good on the fighters and camps. Don't have all the leveling up guys yet, but oh well. Let me quickly see if I can't find the stat caps and stuff. So let's see. And it's being dumb again. I mean, I know my pet's not good at the moment for this. We have a really bad pet, actually. And then I look at it. But it's better than anything else I got, so I don't want that. As for other stats, I'm pretty close, I want to say. What was the pierce that count? Oh, 43 with a resist of 60. So, yeah, we're actually really bad. So, maybe we shouldn't PvP on this guy. Sorry about all that wasted time, folks. We're just gonna head back to the fire, and we're gonna see if logging out and logging back in fix something somehow. Because I would like to stop handing people my rank. So let's see. Can we get a match that isn't just an instant loss for no reason? This is also one of those not so good pets I'm unfortunately known for. But at least this one's better because it's on fire. And so I don't have a high resist cap anyways. Max fire resist is 62, so I'm 10 off. With max fire pierce is 68, which I'm 3 off of. Damage I'm 2 off of, I believe. Yep. And so I'm pretty much at the stat caps. Except for my resist, which would be better. So can we get another match sometime tonight? Would be nice. I think I'm going to hop into somebody else's match and we'll start narrating what they're doing. These two are the closest to me, I believe. Unless they're there. So let's see. They're just blade stacking, it looks like. What are they doing? They are heal spam. They're at 7,000 HP. Why are they healing? Do they have a gun on them? Doesn't look like it. So they're just healing for the sake of healing. So they're jading. Yeah. Unfortunate thing for Chris. I kind of feel bad for him. Hopefully he does have a kill shot. Not anymore. So what he would really need is another. Well, he seems to have the other blade. Or bubble. Okay, bubble works. That means Angus. Is Angus going to? Okay, we got a match. We're gonna actually go to the arena this time. If we don't, I'm going to be a little pissed. Okay, it's loading. It's loading, and we're in. Now it's time to earn back 50 rank that we lost for 0 reasons other than the game bugged out. And it's against a death. It's against a corporal death. Ooh, we got that right off the bat. We're just gonna ditch those. Do we have a blade by any chance? That's not a blade. That's not a blade either. So furnace into that. Maybe in Inferno Attenuate if necessary. they're gonna go for a weakness thing, right? Don't have to do that. Get an ice pip here, and furnace. And I'm actually gonna ditch that and that for now. We want to send this as soon as possible, and then we want to get a... Okay, they passed. That's not exactly a good move for them. We're gonna pull for that. Scion and or Ifrit. How much is my X-Men on? I wonder where he is. So, they got the storm pips necessary to send a... Yeah. They had the counter. I'm gonna be mad about that. Kind of hoping they were a bluff, but it seems like they were not. And that's okay. That's a okay move, I guess. So we're gonna need to go for the base hit route, or the overpower them route. Got it. Storm pips, or fire pips, I guess. Ooh. That's okay, because I'm just going to be weakness clearing. We want fire pips. I'm going to ditch that, and we're going to send this. So, if they're running Storm, then they can't be running Fire. Meaning, they're not going to have the counter to do that, and that means that's going to be a really good move. We're going to actually combine those, I think. Because again, Storm isn't really good against things like what I got. So it would probably be a good idea. Okay, we need to pull for a bubble. I discarded 2 of them already, and that was probably a bad idea. We're going to do that. And then we're going to furnace to refurnace. And then out of this furnace, we can Dark Surge into the Emote and or something else. I forget if I took Jin out or not. We're gonna Dark Surge Emote's Rage, definitely. Okay, so they have a Gambit set up. Don't think I really care about that as of right now. Let's see, what do I have? Okay, we have a bubble, and we have plenty of Inferno Attenuates. So I think I'm going to actually Wildfire into the Inferno Attenuate. Into the pits. think they're going for a weakness gambit. Some sort. Ooh, that's good. What are they gonna be doing? Just a hit bubble? No. Okay. This is a 70 weakness? But I have a move to get rid of it. And so... that was not a good move on their behalf. Let's see, what do they have? I'm actually going to get rid of one of these. I want to see how much the emerge rage is doing, and then I'm going to furnace into a hit out of it. Yeah, I guess we just need to send this. How much is this dealing with? 2,000, okay. Pivot into traps. Ooh. We have this. That is a hard move to say. Fleet deals more damage definitively. I'll combine them. Maybe I can get a Dirt Surge at a good time. Let's see. This is a better hit, unless of course they shield. What do we got? Hey, this. So, what do we want to do here? That's a 70 weakness. That's not going to be an easy one to get through. So, Ice Pit maybe. And that. I think they're going for a trap counter right now. Life pips. Dark Surge, okay. Can I get what I need? The answer seems to be no. So what I think I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna send this. They don't have the storm pips. So even through a 70 week, this sets up a pretty good gambit. No additional like yet. We P-serve, that is phenomenal. Fire pip. Unless of course there's just, they can't even just send a counter, so I'm assuming this is a weakness of some sort. Okay, so it's okay. They have a 10 pip hit here. They're getting pips back for it. I think doing this into the Scion, actually a combustibility, I think is going to be the best move here, because it's making any hit I do that much worse for them. the only way that they can really make it better on themselves is to monster mash, and then that uses 6 of their pips. So we got prepared for doing this. We're going to fire back the Scion. I think we might win here. Because this isn't dealing 8k. It's unbuffed. Ours is something of a double buffed Scion. This is the real damage that we were dealing, not the dodges. They were just there for the conditional. Yep. Okay, we got one of our random lost matches back. Let's see if we can't get a second one back. Yeah, I think if he had, like, gold-bladed or something, that would have been much better. Also, that's the guy that Myth PvP'd us. Yeah, he's running Myth. Do wish I could get that, but I can't at the moment. Similar pets. His is slightly better than mine, but that's okay. Yeah, we're literally just mirror images, but he's running Myth, I'm running Storm. Thoromancer's amulet is what gave him that second Sunblade. He's running the Thoromancer deck as well, which is better than mine, I'm not gonna lie. I think that's a cool setup. So I'll stop this video. They are. He did. He's talking about the upgrades to pushing steals today. Okay. Yeah. Without people actually chatting, I don't have much to talk about or talk with. So, please, if you're on YouTube or on Twitch, I'll never say no to a chatter. Hopefully we can have some fun. I'm gonna quickly. I don't think anything's not working, so. We're not in a match again for some reason. For that area, the arena. Did it again, where it just randomly booted me out of the arena. It didn't auto lose me, it just didn't queue me, apparently. There we go. See, apparently all we needed to do was actually queue, and then we'd have a match. That's a storm. So we're going to play this like we would normally play a storm. Base hits and shield spam. Traps are good. Base hit is good. Do we have a blade or something? We don't want to dot against them, because dotting against them is just an auto loss for us. So we're going to do that. Maybe that's a good move. We're going to send this. We need to actually swap our pips. I forgot to do that. We want fire pips, and the reason is simple. Spells that need fire pips are probably going to do a bit more for us, as they're mostly going to be worth looking into it. So we're going to start with this. It should deal a good bit of damage, but most importantly, it is setting up some traps for us on basically the same move. That is pretty good damage, 2100. Let's see. I don't think we need that. We might need that, but not right now. King Art, Glacial. I think we're going to attenuate Glacial. Yeah. Get an tip. And maybe pull for a wonderful impair. Sorry, I'm losing words today. We don't want you right now. We don't want two of you. Can I get an impair? We got that. We're gonna start off with this though. We don't want you. We don't want you. We don't want you. We don't want you. Okay, we got the impair. We also got to move for out of the impair. Fire pepper. Actually, get another ice. So they think they can probably get another ice pip. We are going to impair. Ooh, we can remove their other buff as well. Okay, move and all. It's going to keep my shield off me, yes. But that's dealing damage to them. So we no longer really want the Glacial Golem as of right now. We're going to attenuate, take their one buff they do have off. They're going to give us 6 pips. Don't think we're going to do anything with 6 pips at the moment, but we would like to do something with it. Actually, I think we're going to get rid of that. We're aiming for the King Art. I think a Dark Surge. Actually, I think I would keeping their buff off and Dark Surging later is the right move. So let's do this. see. What are they gonna do? Do they have another aura? Or are they going to, like, buff that out over King Art? Well, King Art, Dark Surge, Ram might be good. Don't I want to get rid of anything? That's the... need basics. And that's what we're getting. So they have a Dark Surge probably. That's why they were comfortable sending that. I'm going to send this as it's my most damaging move right now. It's up. So we should be good. Plus it's against the storm, so... How much is this dealing? $3K. Okay, that's a really good move. We have the Dark Surge out of it, so we're gonna ditch that. Maybe... we should be scary. At least hope what we get to be here. Because we're going to Dark Surge, which means we have the 8 pips necessary to send another hit. Not doing that, we're not doing that. That's probably our best move outside of A. Okay, healing 5,000. No, it's healing 6,000. I didn't think about the King Art, so I guess I did deserve to lose that one. Good game for them. I just needed to keep better pressure on them, and I didn't. So we're going to queue up one more time. Make sure our sideboard's set. Like that. One of them just a second. What are we missing? Oh. 1 and 1. So, now that we got everything that we needed, who do we have? Another death. So, Ice Pips and Dot Spam, I believe, would be the two best options. Not you, not you. Possibly you, but we'll have to wait to see. We have a Blade. And Power Work, I guess. Gets us to a scary amount of pips. Relatively quick. So, let's see, what do we get? We don't need Dark Surge yet. Maybe a Fire Pip. Yeah. I mean, that is the right move against the fire, is to spam heat. And it's not a bad move. I'm not trying to say it is. Get an Ice Pip here. I don't know if they're running fire yet. But let's start with the Pennywaves then. And then Firestorm. Don't need any of you. I'm not. Maybe get rid of you. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna need to ban them in just a second. Okay. It does not seem like we're getting what we need. So send a fire trap. And then we'll use can we get it here? No, still no. So we're gonna use this Hephaestus to get one of them off, set up a buff for ourselves. I don't know what we're gonna do for the next one. Well, it's not a possibility, so this is what we're doing then. Quickly. Yep, we not want bots randomly spamming us. Okay. We've pulled like every spell but the one we need. So do we have a blade here? So we do. I'm going to blade, and we're going to get what we need out of it. We're going to start Storm Tip. That's where we need to break it. Or is this the blade? Because the other one's a heal or fight. Yeah, blade. I need damage. So I think we're gonna send this. And then we're just gonna send pure damaging moves at this point, because that's just where we're at. Never mind. We got that. Now we just need to pull 4 moves out of it. And we're going to send this. Let's hope we can pull this ion immediately. If not, we'll dig for an Ifrit. Okay. Anyway. And now we get the weakness counter. We get all 3 of them now, of course. Got a heal counter, if they decide to heal. We're gonna send this. Getting the life pips for the counters. Maybe keeping that is a good idea. No, wait, we got that one, so discard that. Discard, discard, discard. That one. We're going to use the blades for weakness. Okay. That is fair. Getting a good bit of health back on themselves. That's just not even the weakness of it, just the pure damage. I'm not pulling what I need, and that is a bit of a problem for me. I think I discarded enough of them at this point. I might just need to start sending hits. I'm gonna send this King Art because it's the best move I got. Let's see. How much is this dealing? I need it to hurt a bit. $3K is not enough. We have an immune. I'm gonna Dark Surge here, and we're gonna try to pull for a actual move. Let me pull side. Dark Surge. I believe the dots are gone. So we have another one here. A second chance per se. They're just going to send a double buff drain, aren't they? Triple buff drain. No. Triple buff match. Am I dead to this? Yeah, I'm just dead to literally anything they can do. I'll send this, and then I just need to pull the Ion like immediately. And I need to hope they don't have a goal. Ooh. If they have a goal, I'm screwed. If they don't, then I'm good. I don't have what I need. Guess I'm screwed. What the heck was that? I'm out of cards. Where's that deck? There's the Scion. Doesn't matter. Do I die here? Do they do another random life move? No, an empowerment. They're gonna gain pips off of me hitting them with this Ifrit. Oh well, I guess that's what I need to do. Let's wildfire first to make it the best possible one. Really hope they don't have a hit. Is this like a weakness aura? Not a trap aura. Okay, well, I doubt this deals 4k, but it's my best move, so deal as much as you can, please. Ooh, it's nice. With the bubble, it's nice. Dealing 2k, and it's dealing the rest of it in 6 to 9 business days. I got a kill shot in a turn. Here comes the death shot. Yep. I'm at 2 HP. GG's. 36 rank is a lot of rank to lose. But, okay. Don't know why that was a thing. I feel like 37 rank is a lot to lose for just straight up deck failing over and over again. I want another one of those. Used in the free. Do I have another one? I do. And then the other thing that I used, I don't have a replacement for, but I'm going to actually get rid of that. And throw in do you have purges by any chance? No, we have some pierces though. I would like to be able to throw purge in, but I guess not. What could we throw in? Maybe another one of them and another weakness. I think we're gonna do about 1, maybe 2 more matches. Do we have the stuff necessary for a trap? I'm gonna get rid of one of you and throw in a Caldera Gen. And maybe get rid of... what do we want to get rid of for another Caldera Gen? Maybe one of the Rain of Fires. Don't think the Rain of Fire thing's gonna come up anywhere near as much. So, yeah. Let's see what we can get. Again, if you're viewing, drop a follow, drop a like, Don't be scared. Talk in chat. I'm friendly. At least I think so. And yeah. It's great to see you all. Anybody who's here. Thanks for coming. If you're just a bot, I'm sorry. Can I see my viewer list? That would be nice. Let's see. Yeah. Oh well. We're waiting on a game. I don't know what to do while we wait on a game. Chat, if you have any suggestions on things that we can do while we wait on a match, feel free to send them. And that would be more than appreciated. Ooh, salsa's now. You know what that means? It's raid time. So if you would like, join in on the raid. Great way to aid a fellow streamer of mine out. I understand that not everybody likes him, but he is who inspired me to start streaming in the first place, so I do think it is appropriate to give what I can back to him. Oh yeah, we got a match. Let's see who we did. It's another fire. We're just getting like every fire and or death. So our goal. We got that off the bat. That's good. We got some furnaces. I don't think we want the king art. Don't think we want 2 minutes. Are they trapping? Yep. Okay. We're gonna use that. Let's see. We don't want that, we don't want that. We don't want you yet, we don't want you yet, we don't want you. You're not bad. They're gonna aura. I'm gonna aura back. Let's see, what do they do? 'Cause I want to buff them if possible. We got a Caldera Gen. We could technically go for a Trap Gambit, but I don't think it's a good idea. I think we're gonna actually get rid of that. I should have gotten rid of the Brim as well. I'm still going to. I'm gonna get rid of the Brim. I'm gonna do this. By getting life pips, I got my storm pips though, so if they're healing, I'm going to yoink them. Ooh, that's good. That's what we want. Both of those are good, in my opinion. Maybe the attenuate weakness. Ooh. Unless, of course, they're going to use all of their pips for nothing. They're sending their own to me. They have a slight... Unless, of course, this is just the base hit. No. There's our 1803 online again. It doesn't show. Okay. We're going to do this. Let's see, what do we get? Do we have like a... Yeah, we have a blade. That's what I'm probably going to do into the Scion. Is it a weakness, I'm assuming? Yep. Okay. I'm going to Fire Blade. And then we have the Scion. We have a triple buff Scion. I mean, there's the weakness. But that Scion is still way too good for them to just ignore. Okay, they're getting rid of that. That's okay, because we're still gonna send a double buffed Scion. They're gonna try to either Scion themselves, which mine is better. And then, or they're going to try to remove the dots, which I don't think they actually can do, as I'm pretty sure the dots are going to get removed right now. Okay. Let's see. Are they dead? Do a dot? No. They're going to do their own. Is this dealing as much? Or less? Mine had buffs on it. Theirs only has one buff. Theirs did have a debuff on there. Oh. I think I'm dead to dots. If not, they're dead. Yeah. That's unfortunate. For their stats, they have less damage, they have slightly higher resist. Yeah, they're basically the same stats and all as mine. But mine should be dealing more damage, so it was literally just the weakness that saved them. So let's say GG's. What time is it? It's about 11:10. Thank you anybody who came. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, leave a subscribe or a follow. And just remember, all glory to the School of Myth. And I will see you all tomorrow night. So, have a great rest of your day.